Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video after a little bit of a sabbatical, but nonetheless here to get back into the groove of things. And in today's video, I want to highlight, yes, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You guys have heard me gush about this if you've watched any of my recent videos talking about Game Pass, but it seems like Microsoft is doing everything in their goddamn power to get you to sign up. It's something of the sense where they're taking a loss up front so they can try to acquire more subscribers. If you have yet to sign up for Xbox Game Pass, they've got the best deal without a doubt thus far for new subscribers. So if you subscribed in the past, you're not applicable to get this deal unless you make a new account, which if you want to do that, I'm not going to hold that against you. But I'll go over that deal. Also, Red Dead Redemption 2 has been a gigantic train wreck on PC with a litany of issues. Thankfully, those are being remedied, and of course, the game's not even out yet on Steam, and a lot of you guys are waiting for the Steam release, so hopefully they continue to get everything fixed up. But they have released a PC update, and I do want to highlight that. And also a couple of good Steam sales going on right now ahead of the Thanksgiving sale. We've got a Tales of sale. You guys know I love those Japanese RPGs. And then we have a Sonic the Hedgehog sale as well, and a lot of good deals available as a part of that. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first up, if you guys have yet to subscribe to Xbox Game Pass, they've got 3 months. You can get your first 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate. And remember that Game Pass Ultimate includes not only Xbox Live, it includes Xbox Game Pass, and it includes Xbox Game Pass on PC. So it covers the whole spectrum. And by the way, if you play games online through Game Pass on PC, you don't need Xbox Live. So don't worry about that, but they have this Game Pass Ultimate service, which encompasses all 3 of them. They try to sell that at a lower price, typically goes for $15 a month. However, new subscribers can get their first 3 months, so that would typically be $45. What would you think? Would it be $15 for the first 3 months? That'd be a pretty good deal. Maybe $10? Wow, that'd be really good. No, you could get the first 3 months for just $1. And yes, now this begs the question, and I've been seeing this on Twitter quite a bit. How is Microsoft even making money off Game Pass at this point? The thing is, they aren't. They really are not trying to make money on Game Pass right now. This is ultimately a game plan so they can mold Game Pass into something for longevity. They want to get people in now, and they want you to try out Game Pass, and obviously they're not going to offer you 3 months for $1 every time out of the gate. However, this will hopefully get your foot in the door, and then it's up to them by offering compelling product to keep you in the house, so to speak. Right now, if you sign up for Game Pass, you can play Gears 5, you can play The Outer Worlds, you can play Shadow Warrior 2, you can play Forza Horizon 4. There are so many amazing games on Game Pass available right now, and come tomorrow, Microsoft is holding a conference in London, and they're going to be announcing a bunch of new Game Pass updates. They're going to be announcing a bunch of first-party Xbox titles as well, and obviously all of those games are going to be coming to Game Pass as well. Rumors have it that Obsidian is going to be announcing their latest game, and Obsidian, of course, just did Outer Worlds, but now they have been acquired by Microsoft. Thankfully, on PC, we'll be able to play Microsoft games on any platform. If you don't want to do the Game Pass route, you can buy Gears 5 on Steam, although I don't really know why you would do that, just because from a value standpoint, Game Pass is just the route to go, in my opinion. I know some of you guys are just fully against subscription services, but man, for the value that they're offering for just $1, try it out. Try the first 3 months, and if it's up to me and I can recommend you guys some games to play, first of all, check out Outer Worlds. That game is fantastic. If you're into RPGs, you'll like that. Gears 5 I thought was great, and I really dug that game's single-player component. You gotta try out Forza Horizon as well. Forza Horizon is tremendous. Forza Horizon 4 specifically is what's offered, but I loved Forza Horizon 4, and I thought that was a awesome open-world racing game, and I'm not that big into racing games, but Forza Horizon 4 was just on another level. A couple of other cool titles are on there. Crackdown 3 is available as a part of that. You can play Gears of War 1. The Gears of War Ultimate Edition is available. Halo Wars 2, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Metro Exodus is, of course, on there. Middle-earth: Shadow of War recently got added. Prey is on there. Prey is an awesome game that I always like to go to bat for. Sea of Thieves is on there. Shenmue 1 and 2, if you want to play that ahead of Shenmue 3, that's something to take a look at. Sunset Overdrive is available. Sunset Overdrive is awesome, and that's a great game as well. Vampire is on there. Valkyria Chronicles 1 is on there. Wargroove, just so much quality stuff on Game Pass, and you can get access to all of those games for $1 for your first 3 months. And 3 months, in that time period, more games are going to be added. I wouldn't be all too surprised if Halo Reach comes out within 3 months, and of course, that's going to be a major Game Pass edition. and hopefully we see games continue to get added. And again, big announcements coming tomorrow out of XO19 that's emanating from London. Alright, so that's available right now. Moving on from that, Red Dead Redemption 2 has been the talk of the town in the PC gaming world, and unfortunately, it's not been all positive. Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC does have quite a few issues, and Rockstar did take to Twitter to make note of this. Over the past week, we have been working as quickly as possible to address issues that have impacted the launch of the PC version of Red Dead Redemption 2. As a result, we have already identified and resolved a number of these issues by deploying fixes to the Rockstar Games launcher and some to the game itself. So yes, the launcher itself creates some issues. That is just a bummer to see. And they continued by saying, however, we are aware that a small number of Red Dead Redemption 2 PC players are still experiencing some ongoing problems with the game stuttering. We believe this is due to unforeseen issues related to specific combinations of NVIDIA GPU drivers, NVIDIA cards, and certain CPUs. We will be rolling out an update to the game today which will address the stuttering issue alongside a host of other fixes. However, we are still currently working together with NVIDIA to completely resolve the stuttering issue in a future update, and it may take us up to a few days to properly test everything and ensure the next update completely solves the problem. We sincerely apologize for this temporary inconvenience, and we will update you as soon as we have more information to share. We want everyone to be able to experience Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC as we intended as soon as possible. If you are experiencing any issues that are impacting your experience with RDR2 for any reason, please start by visiting the troubleshooting page on our support site for assistance. As a show of gratitude to our PC fans, while we sort this out in the coming days, everyone who plays Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC this week and through to the holiday season will receive a complimentary care package for Red Dead Online that includes the Preto Poncho and an assortment of provisions and ammo. Look for more details on the care package to come. Thanks again for your continued patience and understanding Rockstar Games. So there you have it, a lot to digest out of that. Unfortunately, I just wish Red Dead Redemption 2 came at a working state from the get-go. I thought Rockstar undid a lot of the damage they had initially done with the atrocious GTA 4 port all the way back in 08 or 09. I know I'm digging up some skeletons with that one, that was such a long time ago, but GTA 4 was an atrocious port, and then they came back with GTA 5. Yeah, it took a long time for it to come out on PC, but it came out as this incredible port, and I was like, alright, Rockstar has gotten their crap together, and proceeding forward, every Rockstar game is going to be a quality port, even if we have to wait a while, and then they go and do Red Dead Redemption 2. They do it in a way where they're launching it first exclusively to their platform in EGS, which I didn't have a problem with as long as the game would turn out well, and the game unfortunately has not turned out well. What I ideally hope is ultimately the bulk of the sales for Red Dead Redemption 2 when you look back in a year or 2 years are probably going to come through Steam sales, just based on knowing how these things work. I imagine that RDR2 is going to sell incredibly well on Steam when it does drop. You would want the game at a perfectly working state at that point. I know that me say that makes it look like this EGS and Rockstar Games launcher launch was just like a beta testing portion for RDR2, but ultimately, the majority of people that do play RDR2, when you look back in a year or two from now, after people pick it up on sales, after people wait for the price to drop, whatever the case may be, it is going to be through Steam. I do ultimately believe that. So hey, let's iron out all the issues now, and when the Steam release does come, let's hope it's at a completely working state. If the Steam release is botched as well, that would be a major problem, but let's hope that's not the case. Lastly, I do want to highlight a couple of good sales that Steam is running right now. They've got a Sonic the Hedgehog Midweek Madness sale, which has Team Sonic Racing 66% off for $13.59. Guys, that came out earlier this year, back on May 21st. It is already down to $13.59, which is a pretty ridiculous and steep price drop this quickly. It wasn't received all too well on PC because of some issues and some gameplay annoyances, but for $13 and change, I do think it's pretty good. The game that I would highly recommend, Sonic Generations Collection, is 75% off for $4.99. Sonic Generations is a phenomenal game, and for $5, that is a ridiculous deal. Combines the best of both worlds in both Sonic presentation styles. You've got the Casino Night DLC there as well. Just really good stuff out of Sonic Generations. Adored that game, and that was probably the last Sonic game that I got really into. I know people love Sonic Mania, and I liked Sonic Mania. I did not think Sonic Mania was as good as Sonic Generations. I just thought that game as a whole was on another level. Sonic Adventure 2 was discounted. All the older Sonic titles are on sale as well. Adventure 2 Battle, DLC, Sonic CD, Sonic 4, which is decent as well, not great, but it's okay. You've got Sonic 1, Sonic 2, the Sega Genesis title. Sonic Lost Worlds is on sale as well. That was a Wii U release, I believe, and randomly got ported to PC a couple of years ago, but that's available as well for $7.49, so some good stuff there. And also, I do want to note that the Tales of franchise is seeing a sale right now. Tales of Vesperia, 50% off for $25, remarkable deal for that. I'll go to bat for Tales of Vesperia until until the day I die, one of my favorite JRPGs of all time. Just a fantastic game that doesn't revolutionize the wheel for JRPG development, but what it excels at is compelling storytelling, compelling characters, and it does that element of the game really well. And at the end of the day, with the Tales of games, that's really what set the Tales of games apart from one another until the next Tales of game, Tales of Arise, comes out, which is really reinventing the wheel for Tales of in terms of gameplay and presentation. The Tales of games that are already out, generally in line from a gameplay and presentation standpoint, do fall in line. In the case of Vesperia, it does also have a bigger overworld and reasonably more content than a lot of the other Tales of titles, so that for $25 is pretty good. Berseria is 75% off for $12.49. That's a great deal, and Berseria to many is seen as the best Tales of game in this series. I don't know if I would necessarily agree with that. Again, I'm always going to be partial towards Vesperia, but Berseria was a good game, and $12.49 for it I think is pretty good. Zestiria is 75% off for $12.49. That's often seen as the black sheep of the series, but if you really like the series and you want more Tales of, it's not a horrible pickup, it's just the story really goes off the rails after a little while, so that was a little bit of a bummer. And then Symphonia is on sale as well, $5. As far as the older Tales of games go, this is looked at as one of the better ones. Great story here, is a little bit dated given that it originally came out on the GameCube, I believe, so you're talking on a relatively old game. This is the HD remastered version that was released on the PS3 and then it was ported to PC. So $5 for it isn't all that bad. And that's gonna conclude this video, guys. Again, if you've yet to give Game Pass a shot, $1 for it is just absolutely ridiculous. I would highly recommend you give that a shot. Red Dead Redemption 2 is getting significant updates on PC. Unfortunately, still has some issues, but let's hope those issues are remedied before the Steam release. And again, Sonic sale as well as Tales of franchise sale over on Steam. Good stuff there. That's gonna wrap up this video. If you have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.